When we met, you were with McConaughey.
Well, that was a rare and exciting one-off.
For both of us.
For all of us, I would hope. Were you as excited to meet him as I was?
He's
the
just
best.
great.
Oh my God. So I had him on the show twice. I had also met him one time at a camping event, but briefly. I don't really know him, but I was in Austin. I was there for work, and then I had a few days off. And then you and I are DMing, and I decide, well, I'm going to see where he's playing, because you had just done LA, and I had missed it, and I felt bad. And then lo and behold, you're performing in Austin, while I'm in Austin.
Yeah.
So then I hit you up and I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to be in Austin. I want to come see your show. You're like, great. How many tickets? I'm like, bro, I think it's just me. Like, I was so embarrassed to go, like, I think I'm going to be solo at your show. But then I don't know why I was like, I'm going to fucking ask Matthew McConaughey. He lives in Austin.
Yeah.
We got along great on the podcast.
Yeah.
So I kind of cold called McConaughey through emails, through his publicist and our booker of the show.
Yeah.
And then we start emailing, and I invite him to your show. He doesn't know what I'm inviting him to. And he sends me an email, and it's got the green light logo. He gave me a green light. Like, let's do this. Let's go to the show. So it's basically a blind
Awesome.
He said, yeah.
That's so awesome. What a
And it
guy.
was basically a blind date with McConaughey, but this really funny thing happened, really quickly. And so I had invited him, which is kind of like the alpha move. I asked him out.
Yeah.
But then he was like, where are you staying? I'm going to pick you up. What time? I'll be at
Really
7.
good.
7.
Really good. Really good.
You're at Four Seasons. I'll be there at 7 o'clock, pick you up. I'll be in a white Lincoln Navigator. Look for me. And I'm like, okay, wow.
Really good impression.
Hold on, I'll get better as I get into it. So I'm like, oh wow, he's picking me
He's
up.
alphaing you now.
And then he goes, so what are these tickets? What do you got set up? Because we can do a suite if you want. And I'm like, look, whatever thing you want to do, like if that sounds better than probably what I'm going to get, like let's do that, right? So he's like, okay, great, I'll pick you up. So now he's got his own tickets for us. It started with me having tickets. And so it's such a dream come true. I come down into the lobby of the Four Seasons and I walk out, and sure enough, there's a white Lincoln Navigator, and he's outside. He's leaning against the car. He's talking to valet. He's like, who's coming through here? Okay, we got sorority week coming up. We got the moms here. He's holding court.
Wow.
Fucking total McConaughey
awesome.
style. Like totally living up to my dream of what he is. He's just so happy, so fucking comfortable in his own skin. We get in the car. Again, we don't know each other all that well.
Yeah.
We're on the way there, and he goes, I'm excited to go here. I designed this arena we're going to. Built this place. I put together some private equity money, and we got the state of Texas involved, and we built this thing, and it's gorgeous. I haven't been. And I'm like,
I haven't been.
hold on a second. I'm like,
Perfect.
I asked you out, but now you pick me up. Now we're going to say, also, you designed the arena we're going to. Like, and he kept that. What's so cool is he kept that quiet all the way till we were on the way there. Like when I first, if it was me and McConaughey saying, I'd be like, yeah, let's go. I designed that place.
Let's go to my arena.
Yeah.
Come to my arena.
Yeah, it's at my arena. I knew that because I designed the place. Like you would have heard about that long before you even met me. So like, this is coming out on the car ride. I'm like, my God, this guy fucking built this arena. We get there. The whole staff's so excited that we're there. He has built this place he's never been.
Yeah.
So, and we go up to this suite and he goes, oh, this is great. This is great. What's the number one problem when you're watching a game? You're watching some kind of event, right? Bars back here. Action's up here. So what do you want? Look at this. There's a fucking bar in the seats. That was McConaughey's invention. I'm like, this guy is so fucking cool.
He's one of the few people that guys and girls equally have a crush on for different reasons.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, he's so like, I want to just feel like he feels for a day. I want to walk around.
I had
and
no
just-
clue you guys weren't like besties.
Oh, no. So you're going to like the end of the story that you don't know about, which is
It's great.
car ride there is fine. It's good. It's a good first date car ride. But then, and this was tactically a blunder, which is now we're just watching stand up. Yeah. We can't really talk.
Yeah.
So now we're just sitting next to each other. We don't really know each other. And we ended up having a great time. You were great. And then you were fucking, what was a relief to me is like, he loved you.
Oh, good.
Yeah. He loved you. You got into a certain thing about talking to your wife, and we were both like, oh. That's exactly what it's like. And so we had a really fun moment. Yeah. And then what was cool about him was I know I need to go say hi to you. It would be rude if I don't go say hi to you.
Sure.
But also, I don't know his baseline, like how much he wants to be mobbed.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, I'm going to have to tell him at some point, we got to stick around. I got to go say hi to Andrew. But he goes, you probably want to say hi to your buddy. Should we go backstage? And I'm like, oh my God, this guy's a mensch. Like he offered. So I'm like, yeah. So then we go down, we hang out with all you guys. That's great. You just start interviewing him. Immediately. What are your political aspirations? Like, I would have never.
That is exactly what happened.
Yeah, right.
That is exactly.
All of a sudden, he's like got him talking about his political aspirations. I'm like, I would have never asked that on a first date, but now I'm learning this because Schulz
I'm so
went
bad
right
at small talk tactics. I'm so painfully
No, I
bad
was
at
actually
it.
thinking, honest to God.
So I have to ask the questions I'm really curious about because then it comes across more authentic and pure to me.
And you are super curious if he'll run for office.
He mentioned it. He was talking about it.
Yeah, we would actually, I think, as a population, love that.
I think Austin votes for him like in a heartbeat.
Oh my God, yes. And that'll pay off here
And we
in a
thought
second.
the Uvalde
Okay.
speech at the beginning. So anyway.
So we're doing that. You're pretty much on a date with him now. Now you have talked to him way more than I've talked to him.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And then a bunch of people come in, right? Like it's just
We held the room for you two because I was like, I don't want them to be. I'm thinking I'm protecting you guys. I'm like, okay, let's just hang for a little bit. I don't want people to come in and then
you don't want him to have to take 55 photographs.
I don't have to take 55 photographs.
Whether that was an issue or not, who knows? But once a bunch of people got in there, I thought, well, he was so cool. He came, he hung for a while. He answered all your questions.
Yeah, all of them. I was grilling him.
Yeah, he was in the hot seat. 1987. Is this legend or is this real? You were like Larry King all of a sudden.
I love it.
So we're leaving there, and I'm like, that was a lot of fun. Also, we didn't really connect. There was no magic moment.
Yeah.
We didn't like get into a good groove of a conversation. So I'm like, it's a little bittersweet. We're leaving, we're walking in the car, and all of a sudden he goes, you want to go steak? And I go, fuck yes. Let's get all the steaks. Let's get so many steaks. Also, there's nothing I'd like to do more than eat a fucking steak.
McConaughey ate a steak and I'm into it.
Yeah, he didn't say like, are you hungry? Or it was like, we could eat if you're up for a steak.
Yeah.
So I was like, you want to go steak? And I'm like, yes, let's fucking get a steak. So we get in the car. It's like, Domingo, where should we go to get a steak? What's the best place right now? I forget the name of the place. It is phenomenal. And Domingo's like, well, you got to go here. They close at 10:30, whatever it was. We had 5 minutes. He goes, oh man, let's see if he starts calling. And I go, I think we'll probably be fine. If you show up here, sure enough, we walk in, the host almost goes into like anaphylactic shock. He is being with McConaughey and Austin's like being with Mickey Mouse in Disneyland. He is their Mickey Mouse, right? So they're all so excited he's there. It's fun to watch. And he's like, can we still eat? And she's like, oh yeah, anywhere you want to sit. He's like, oh God, let's sit back there. We're walking. He says, man, you like ribeye? I go, yeah, I love ribeye. It's my favorite. He goes, good. You like skirt steak? I go, yeah, I like skirt steak. He goes, good. Good. Do you like, what was the vegetable? He goes, you like salad? I'm like, yeah, I love salad. He goes, great. So he's just ordered for us. He goes, okay, here's what we're going to have. And he threw down the whole order. And I was like, yeah, I'm really on a date with him. He just ordered for me. I got to say whether I liked it or not, but I was not allowed to see a menu. And then we sat down. The food was incredible. And we had like a full 2-hour, like fell in love.
Really?
Awesome. Yeah, it was so much fun. And it was kind of a perfect night. If you get a chance, go on a date with Matthew McConaughey.